Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Leo. How are you guys? Let's see what's going on with you. General read, anything goes. Oops, what does Leo need to know? Anything in your life, Leo? Yeah, slow and steady wins the race. It's often someone assessing and looking for some kind of truth or answers. Yeah. There you are, Leo. Ooh, we got masculine or feminine. Aries, Leo, Sag here. Someone's assessing a situation. It has to do with somebody gaining some kind of clarity here, some kind of truth. Yeah, it could have to do with two people getting acquainted, but let's have one more card here. Whoops. One more card. Yeah. It has to do with someone trusting their intuition. It has to do with maybe why a situation ended here. It's kind of, yeah, I feel this is someone just trusting their intuition. It has to do with why something ended. It's someone who was trying to avoid something. But to me, it looks like we have someone moving slow because I do see getting acquainted. But it's why something ended. So someone wants to know why someone ended a situation. Probably, yeah, I don't think it's someone avoiding someone. This is someone wanting to know why someone's avoiding or why a situation ended. Could be because a person was avoiding them. Yeah, there's an energy. Yeah, this is the Queen of Wands coming out again. Yeah, the truth. Somebody keeping someone hanging or a person making up excuses is why a situation ended. Because somebody was avoiding someone or just taking too long. Someone dragging their feet, just too much time in between. Tell me about the, Six of Swords. Cards flipping out here. Yeah, we have a person a little pinned down by their thoughts, taking a break. So it looks like there's some kind of time out here. I don't know if someone's keeping secrets, but I feel it's just someone already knows the answers. Someone here already knows. I think you know why. Because a person made up excuses or there was just a time out. Tell me about the Four of Swords. This is someone seeing opportunity. It could be someone who is taking a break. Maybe, I don't see someone seeing someone else, but I do feel it's someone who may have had other options here. There was definitely opportunity. Yeah. Tell me about the King of Wands. Yeah, it has to do with being fair, harmony, and balance. Yeah. This could be a masculine Leo. Doesn't have to be. It's just, this has to do with someone here who, this person, this King of Wands is, it has to do with being fair. It has to do with harmony between two people. This is someone who felt confident. So this is someone not confident. So there was options. It looks like some of you got options. And if you are getting acquainted with someone, maybe they want to know why something ended. Well, it's because someone was dragging their feet, taking too long, making up excuses, and avoiding them, or just too much time in between. And maybe during that time in between, someone was keeping their options open. This is someone who probably decided to do so. Yeah, let's have a look at the Queen of Wands now. Yeah, this is someone manifesting. Whether it's yourself or not, this has to do with someone who has everything they need. They're manifesting what they desire. So this is someone who's desiring here. So it is about two people actually going to get acquainted during this time. Yeah. That's why someone's moving on. The other person's moving too slow. It's sort of like talk to the hand, like, yeah. This is a Queen of Wands energy, is someone who definitely doesn't like sitting around being patient, waiting for someone. It's a person who can be patient. I can see somebody was here, but it's someone moving slow. And this is someone who I feel it's a person when they keep you hanging. It's often someone who doesn't show enough interest. So, But yeah, it has to do with someone who didn't come in right or felt that they weren't the right person. But it has to do with this person feels confident. I do see harmony here. And it could have been, yeah, could have been the end of a relationship. Someone may have been on a timeout, a break, waiting for things to calm down. The end of a possible relationship. Yeah, someone here's got to make a decision. Feminine energy making a decision. Queen of Swords. This is someone here knowing they have to make a decision. See, it has to, and there could have been, I don't know if there was any manipulation or anything, but this is someone who is trying to manifest what they desire, but it has to do with needing to ending something, or why. It has to do with truth. Someone was speaking truth. There's truth here. Yeah. So it's a person who literally is out of here, but it has to do with this person feeling confident, taking the lead. This is the person who'll do it again. I can see it already. Like they either come in and they come in right and they know what they want and they're confident. See, bold, confident. They need to take the lead. But you can see this is somebody kind of like, okay, well, I let this person know I was interested. Somebody here took the lead. This person didn't go for it, or they weren't interested. To me, it's someone who keeps someone hanging or makes up excuses. But yeah, this is someone more confident here. Yeah, but there is a decision. I feel some of you already know the answers you're seeking. Yeah, you're waiting for this cup. See, it has something to do with ending. So either this person either ended something. I feel it's the Queen of Wands who's ended it here. But it does look like someone was having a timeout, seeking other options. So there could be where this person here may have been the one who done it. Let me see. Tell me about this. Ooh, this is interesting. Tell me about the strength. No, this is somebody, no, this is a person who's faithful, loyal. Yeah, I think it's just two people who didn't get each other. I mean, that's what I feel. Just two people not on the same page. So this could be actually another person. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. Tell me more about the Queen of Wands. I feel like it, I mean, it's somebody here. It's either a missed opportunity or someone just failing to see why. Yeah. Or it's just thank you, but no thank you. But it's just, this is just someone bored. This is someone dragging their feet. They're getting bored. They've had enough. Obviously, this person's not interested. Yeah, that's feels solid to me. And then Eight of Pentacles is because they're not putting in any effort. Someone here is getting bored. They're not putting in any effort here. So this is a person seeking other opportunities. I do see a little bit of a timeout, time in between. So this has to do with another person who feels confident. This other person's not confident. When someone comes in and they don't come in right and they're not confident, and you don't hear from this person for a long time, chances are they're already exploring other options, or they're seeking other options. You know, they just feel someone's not their type, or, yeah. Yeah, we got someone who wasn't putting any effort. Someone was being a little sneaky. Yeah. This is also someone who's insecure. This is often deep insecure where someone sneaks away. They just sneak away, feeling kind of embarrassed. They don't know what to say, so they kind of just sneak away. Yeah, someone going off to lick their wounds, to heal here, because they don't know what to say. Like I say, it looks, and there could have been something embarrassing here, whatever the situation, but I don't see this being this person coming back after a period of time. It could be, but this is a person here generally decent morals and values. They're fair. They come in right. They feel confident. They're bold. Yeah, and it could have been too because somebody else. This could have been another person here who was sneaking around. Could have been a feminine energy sneaking around, being a player. Because that's, you know, like I say, it could be someone who made up an excuse with this other person, but this could have been the person being sneaky. So, because I do feel there could be two Queen of Wands energy here. So let's just see, who is this Queen of Wands? Somebody here is speaking truth and somebody isn't. So who's the Queen of Wands? Ooh. Okay, yeah, we got an issue. Yeah, this is the person that it was ended with because there was some sort of obsession and unhealthy situation. Yeah, so that whatever that is, it's over. It's done. Yeah, it was somebody who was obsessed with someone. It's just like unhealthy situation. Doesn't mean it's this person. Like I say, it could be the other person here, whoever they are, but it's over. I do see some Capricorn. I do see possible Scorpio, which could be this person here. Yeah, someone being a little deceptive. A little sneaky behavior. Often, like I say, often it's just somebody who's so insecure, they're embarrassed, they don't know what to say, they make up an excuse and they go off to lick their wounds. Yeah. Someone who seeks out, yeah, it's a person, there's definitely player. That's when all those three cards come up, that's player. There's someone going off to play the field, right, with other people. Meanwhile, the other person's kind of waiting here, but I see what's happened. All right, let's have a look at the Magician. Yeah, it's somebody here between two worlds. So it is an energy of making a choice. It has to do with the person ending something with one person, giving a little time in between for things to calm down, time out to heal, and they do see opportunity. So there's opportunity. Yeah, we got a King and Queen of Swords energy, which tells me two people on the same page here. See, having talking, making a decision. Yeah, someone has cut somebody out because they weren't faithful, they weren't loyal. Yeah, they were off being sneaky, playing the field. So it could have been a feminine, but like I say, it could have been a Page of Cups person as well. This King of Swords, this is someone who is quite discerning. Yeah, it has to do with being fair. They're trying to be fair. They're trying to be logical. They have experience. So I can see this is someone who's learned this. See, they've learned. But they're seeing good things here because this is somebody with good morals and values, not this so much. So this King of Swords, yeah, someone who's moved on from a situation. I see someone closing a book. They're closing a chapter from the past. It's over. So I feel it's just two people talking, sharing some experiences, because somebody wants to know why. Why this feminine ended it, or it was the masculine ended the situation. Yeah, so it has to do with this person needing to come in to feel confident, to take the lead, and I feel they do. Self-control, confidence. I feel both people, yeah. Someone who doesn't want someone to get away. See, they're taking decisive action. They don't want someone to get away. Now, on the flip side, if I turn the tables on this, which it's telling me to, this person may have judged somebody unfairly at some point too. And they could be the one that got away. They could be going after them. But I don't see that for a lot of people because I see a fresh new start, offer, invitation. This is just a person taking decisive action, seizing the day. They're coming in. They're coming in fast too. They're in a hurry. Some of you already know the answers that you're seeking. And I feel if you are the feminine making a choice with this person, and you're between this person and that person, this person here is the one. But it could be the feminine also in this energy of the Knight of Swords because the Queen of Swords is there too. So it's an energy of, like I say, someone choosing their battles. I feel someone choosing their battles, ending a situation, but needing to hurry. See, seizing the opportunity before something ended. And that's what I feel. We have a person who seized the day and took an opportunity with someone to get acquainted and get to know them. And now they have to end something because they didn't want someone to get away. Yeah, so there is the energy of 3. This is another person being left behind. But this is about the things you have in common, going down this path, what two people bring to the table. See, spending time together, doing things together. This is about getting together here. This is someone who doesn't want someone to get away. Yeah. Wow. This person's doing some thinking here. The Eight of Swords just tried to come out and I lost it. So that's telling me it's a person who is doing a lot of thinking. They don't want someone to get away. So it very well could be this person here seizing the day, taking the opportunity, or vice versa, before they ended something. But they have broke free. It is over. And now they feel like this is someone about to make a decision. Like to move on, yeah. But there's the cup. They have to offer up the cup. But it's somebody who probably should have ended something first. But sometimes you cross paths with someone, or you get acquainted in some way and you decide to seize the day. So, but this is someone who generally has good morals and values. I feel like it's somebody who cut someone out too. Like they just weren't on the same page, or they weren't loyal. They were playing the field, you know, someone who's always checking other people out. So there's a lot of truth going to come out. Yeah, as soon as I say, see, it's truth. This person speaks truth. These are two people going to speak truth. Yeah. Yeah, there comes the Pentacle. This person's, it's an offer, an invitation. There you go. They're coming in to lay the foundation. You can take it or leave it. But I feel for the feminine, you have a decision to make. You have a choice. You can put on the brakes. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this is the same person. Like I say, taking back your power from someone who was being sneaky or deceptive. And it could be the feminine who may have. And this person could be the one wanting to know why. The masculine. So, but it's the King and Queen of Wands and the King and Queen of Swords energies here. And this is telling me two people who, I mean, there's desire, because it's someone manifesting what they desire and seizing the day and taking an opportunity that's being presented. They see opportunity. They need to take it before someone gets away and takes another opportunity. There definitely could be some competition or something here. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. It's this person here. These are two people thinking about this. So someone here can't stop thinking about someone. They don't want them to get away. This may not have completely played out yet. But it's someone who does not want someone to get away. It's someone who's needing to break free from something, an unhealthy situation. See, something very unhealthy. Someone who's obsessed. It's a person who's often chasing someone, giving them unwanted attention. So it could be someone who is just getting unwanted attention from someone chasing them and obsessed with them. That could go anywhere. It came out. I seen it flip and then it come out. So yeah, it's just two people who can't stop thinking about each other. I don't think you want each other to get away. Yeah, see, it's all about stability, long term. It's about, I think the two of you probably cross paths at a specific time here. See, it's when two people often cross paths. See, between two worlds. Somebody was between two worlds. It was basically over, but it's someone still crazy about them, chasing after them. They don't want their attention. It's unwanted attention. So there's that too. But yeah, it's a person who cut someone out there between two worlds. Yeah, life path decision. They made a decision. They definitely don't want this person to get away. But this person here too, there may have been something with this Queen of Wands. If you're the feminine here, it is about taking the lead, and then this person over to you, now they have to take the lead. Now they need to come in, and they need to come in right too. See, it's all about being fair. It's all about harmony, coming in right, morals, values, lifestyle, the way someone's conducting themselves. There's definitely lessons being learned here. Two people learning some lessons. Let's have a look at the King of Swords. But it's about learning about each other, because I see getting acquainted. And there's all this time in between. Yeah, this is someone no longer giving to someone. Yeah, I think this is... there's another person still reaching out to this person, but they're not interested. They're not responding. Yeah, we have the start anew. So it's the feminine here. It's about receiving. This person's going to reach out. Do you want to get together? Do you want to do something? Yeah, it's the Empress, somebody who has good morals and values. So this is a person who sees this Empress energy. So that's what's happening. They're reaching out. This is someone open, letting someone know they were open and available. Yeah, look, we have the intuition card again. So someone keeping things to themselves. They're private. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles, too. A person being calm, very patient, being gracious. It's often someone who, I think what we have is a feminine who's lost interest in someone else because they're dragging their feet and not moving. So it's both people, you know. I feel it's just perspective, but it's two people speaking truth, seeing the light. Two people are like, well, what have I got to lose, right? I think it's going to be a win-win for both of you. In fact, I feel someone's dodged a bullet with someone here. Literally dodged a bullet. Because I do think it's a person who's very unhealthy. Yeah. It could be jealousy. I mean, the devil can be jealousy. Someone who leads an unhealthy lifestyle. It could be anything. But it's something that's over. This is someone very calm, very gracious. It's part of the Empress energy. Yeah. Someone who's independent, very independent energy. Someone who looks out for themselves. This is not somebody who chases. Yeah. So this isn't the person who's chasing. If there is a Queen of Wands chasing at someone else, but this is often, if it was yourself and you just reached out to someone to let them know you're available, not knowing, there's nothing wrong with that. It's innocent. Pretty interesting. But I do think we have two people thinking a lot about each other here. Yeah. It's all about breaking free from this energy and someone taking action. So it depends where you are in this situation. Some of you, it hasn't come to fruition yet. But I can tell you this masculine is thinking a lot about this. Where the feminine's thoughts are more like, well, be patient for a little while here. So someone focused on work, and, you know, it's a person who is just doing their own thing. This isn't someone who's in a massive hurry. Yeah, this is energy of someone who's doing things in quite a traditional way. Just a peaceful, but it is company, companionship. You just spend some time together, some company, get acquainted. See, it's a person who's not chasing. They're not in a hurry. Yeah, this is someone who's not in a hurry. So you can flip this energy. It looks like it completely flips around. So, because of the world, see things turning things around. But I feel this is very positive because it has to do with coming together and making a decision. These are two people who are both very private, keeping things to yourself. But it is about taking it slow. I do think you'll be on the same page in agreement. Let's just take this slow, or slow down a little bit. Just spend some time and see what happens. But it is about long-term stability and possible commitment. It's not someone who's afraid of commitment. In fact, I feel we have someone who is dealing with a person who wouldn't commit up here. Someone who comes in just looking for attention, you know, the player. But I almost feel like you're going to share some experiences here. Maybe you both dealt with the same thing, but yeah, a lot of confirmation here. Yeah, a little Sagittarius energy, but this is about being patient, being calm. These are two people seeing things in a pretty positive light. See, you're each other's type. So it could be just somebody who's like, you know what, this person's not my type. And maybe this person's dealt with the same thing. I don't know. It's really interesting the way these cards are coming out. But it's all, like I say, it's like the tables completely flip around here. But this is positive. This is someone closing a chapter in their life. It's the Queen of Pentacles too, closing a chapter, which connects with the Empress and the Queen of Wands. So this looks to me like someone who ended a situation with someone they were bored of. Yeah, seeing speaking truth. One or the other or both. It's interesting. But yeah, I do see these two people here just taking a little step back, just being patient. Two people balancing head and heart, watching their words, thinking things through. And you're going to spend some time together. You're going to keep it to yourselves, I feel, too. You're just going to keep this to yourselves to see where it goes. Because it might not go anywhere, but yeah. I mean, there's desire to connect on that level, but Queen of Pentacles is almost always a friends first person. Yeah. Someone who's just, like I say, not in any big hurry. But we got two people, I feel, kind of thinking about each other a lot. And it could be where there's a little obsession there, but I do think we have a person who is being sneaky. I do feel this is someone who got bored of someone, or rejected someone, or it was the other way around where someone rejects someone and tries to get them to chase. That's where I feel in that case the feminine is the one who's taken their power back from whoever this person is, the person who made up excuses. Someone who's gone off to lick their wounds, sneaky. And I do think it's definitely someone who's a player. Someone's sneaking around. It could have been a committed relationship. But I have these two people here are going to have an agreement to just spend time together, just keep it to yourselves, just to avoid conflict, drama, just to, you know, detach from other people and see how it goes. But yeah, there's definitely a little fantasizing and desire here to connect on that level. But yeah, take care. Bye for now.